Hello everybody, Grim Reaper 2458. I'm going to be showing off yet another build. Sorry about these kind of videos. It's the only thing I've been putting out recently, and that's for good reason, because I don't really have that much to show off, and I don't want this channel to not have a video for about a month. So I'm going to be doing a video on a Longshot, and I'm going to be explaining more about it, and just some general showing off. I'll do some firing and more talking about it, obviously. So, start this whole saga off. I went on Amazon when I was about 13. After seeing videos on the Nerf Longshot, the big Plunger Tube blaster that's very good, and seeing a whole bunch of old Drac mod guides, I figured I might as well try my shot in finding one. I didn't see one on Craigslist or any. I mean, I guess Craigslist was the only local thing that was to me at that time, because obviously I have no tools and I know people. So I went on Amazon and they had used Longshots for around 30 bucks. I did buy one, which is terrible for just a midnight blue base Longshot. I got the blaster and I decided to cut the bipod area off, flat top it, paint it black and red, and that project is now scrapped. There's pieces of it in my bin right now. It actually was a nice color scheme, it just did not come out how I wanted it to. So then I kept buying long shots from just places and getting them in lots and just finding them. And I ended up with two halves of a long shot. These are two different halves of a long shot, which I just tried to say. This side was from a modified long shot that I got for Craigslist by itself for $25, which is still not good. But it did have a Spectre barrel in the original scope. And then this side was from, I think, another Craigslist deal. And I cannot remember how I got it. But when I got the modified one, it did not come with a jam door, which I actually like the look of this with the jam door, because without the jam door it just looks incomplete to me. The reason I did change the shells is because when the person modified it, this piece right here, they had the long screws that go up in this area, because the Longshot has two different size screws, two that go, or one size that's a bit smaller that goes everywhere else, and the longer screws which go in these two areas. They put one of those screws on this side right here, and they put one over in this area. So I decided to take it all off. And then I modified it with some kits, and then I decided to do a flat top. And from far away, this flat top does not look bad at all. It looks passable, it looks like a flat top. It's a worker flat top, but at closer inspection, this is not very high quality. You can see my hand through this area as if it was either warped or it was just printed very wrong. That is not complete. Even though this is lined up, it has an overbite over here and it's smooth on this side. And the print back here is absolutely terrible. So I decided to scrap the shell. And I know a person on Discord named JSP, which is an amazing person. I love this man. And I told him that I was looking for a midnight long shot. And he sent me a message at work, well, when I was at work one day, that he found a complete long shot as Goodwill. Here it is right now. Obviously, this is not what it looked like. It had the front gun, it had the scope, and it had one of the yellow magazines. And I actually have on the scope the price he paid for it, which was $2.03, which is probably one of the better, or like best thrifts I've seen, personally. Now, everything except for the pump grip was taken from the yellow Longshot, which it has a Terminator sniper kit in it that I got from Foam Blast because it was the cheapest kit I could find that had all the metal parts that I wanted. Now the plunger tube is plastic. I don't know how well you can see it. It's a transparent blue, the transparent blue plunger tube. The post that goes into the hole to keep the plunger tube still has bent, so I need to order either a replacement one or a metal one. I forget what I bought. Oh, I bought a mag release right here. I actually do have that down here. It's a mag release for the Longshot that would go right there. But I still need to cut the hole in here. But regardless, I do have Gavin Fuzzy sticker, a Foam Blast sticker, another one here, and a Containment Crew sticker. I kind of made it off the theme of the Retalicon with all of its stickers, but obviously not as sticker bombed because I still have some. I still have some cosmetic things to do. I want to order the Gavin Fuzzy rail because it looks so much nicer, and I trust Gavin Fuzzy and his prints more than I do Workers' prints. To do this modification, I just had to cut some areas in here and on this side for the half-dart pusher receiver, and I had to Dremel the inside of this end strike attachment rail, which I went into my bin and found the most scuffed up one and just sanded the inside, because this one actually had a very nice one. The bottom here was cut off with a hacksaw, so it's not too terribly great. And this is actually a very smart one because it goes over, it has its own screw ports, but then it goes over the original ones. But as you can see, I need to line this up better. So, also when I pull the trigger, it has this very weird click. I don't know what it is. I've changed the triggers. This is the exact same internals on my yellow one. I've looked at the yellow one. It's the exact same thing internally. I don't know why it's clicking. The stock has a stock block, which a stock block, the original Longshot has a collapsible stock for transportation and for shorter people. So I put 1/2" PVC and I believe 1/4" PVC, or maybe, no, there's actually bigger size of PVC, maybe like 1.5 inch. So I got 1.5 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch, so it doesn't collapse. And it's even in the lock position, but if I put it in the unlock position, it won't collapse. And I did that because if you prime this with it unlocked and without the stock block, this would collapse forward. So it just makes it a whole lot easier to prime. And if you did see, I did keep the priming indicator because sometimes, or it's nice to see if it's primed or not, because if you drop it during a game and you pick it up and realize it's been primed the entire time, you can fix that issue immediately. Future plans for this, I'm going to be getting the brass rolled catch, a new metal plunger tube, a brand new trigger. Hopefully I can find something really nice. A different magazine adapter, and a different magazine kind of to match this whole thing. Even though it's orange, it still doesn't quite match. I do want to try and put one of these into here so I can actually store a half-length dart, or half-length magazine. This is the most comfiest grip I saw on Etsy that Worker made. And it's actually very, very comfortable for me, because the last one I had on the yellow one was a little thicker because I had to accommodate the old rail section here and fit over these rings. With this one, I just cut the rings down and then sanded it down, which does get covered, so it doesn't look so bad. The spring in here is, I believe, 16 kilograms, and that's about it for the blaster. I'm going to be moving on to some firing footage, and then we'll do the outro. Alright, got the Longshot here. I think it does look nice without a magazine in. It looks very low profile. But I have the magazine here with 5 Adventure Force waffle darts because I do not want to prime this 12 times. Let's hope this works. Alright, so that's my Longshot. I don't have a name for it yet. I'm sure it will earn its name at some point. Like I said, I want to do a top rail. Also, if it looks weird with me priming, it's because of this 3D print that I need to sand down. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, suggestions, concerns, put them in the comment section below. I hope you have a great rest of your day.